Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Chapter 41. In the era of martial arts, there are many martial arts people who are not worthy of virtue. Joe Dongpi, the owner of the slaughterhouse, is one of them. His talent in martial arts is not high, he only has the talent for rudimentary exercises. But he enjoys the martial arts resources left by his ancestors, not only stepped into the realm of a martial artist, but also possesses silver-grade kung fu and martial arts. But Qin Dong is a kind person. Even if he contradicted his promise, it only took away his silver-level whale-swallowing method. After returning home later, Qin Dong bought 100 caddies of high-quality Mang beef. In addition to eating by yourself, there are also for parents to enjoy. Today's Qin's father is very happy. During this period of time, Qin Dong has supplied a large amount of yuan pork, plus, he has been longing for the position of director of the zoo. Qin's father practiced hard. Finally, when he was 40 years old and 30 days away, he successfully entered the late martial artist stage. As long as Father Qin enters the realm of a martial artist before the old principal retires, he can become the new principal. In this regard, Qin Dong feels that in the era of martial arts, in addition to talents, the importance of resources cannot be ignored. Night. Qin Dong took out the Yuan Zijing and activated the silver-grade whale-swallowing method to absorb the Yuan power in the Yuan Zijing. After only 3 minutes, Qin Dong could feel his physical body and strength have increased. Whale-swallowing method is a silver-level exercise that can condense essence and forge body. Compared to the bronze-grade swallow yuanshu, it is at least twice as fast. This is still under the condition that the whale-swallowing method has not been cultivated to Zochin. If this whale-swallowing method has been practiced to Zochin, it is at least 3 times that of swallowing yuanshu. Qin Dong thought very satisfied. After 3 hours of practice, Qin Dong opened his eyes. His eyes were very puzzled. He wondered if he had gone mad. After 3 hours of practice, my strength directly increased to 8,000 jin. You know, this is the threshold for the late martial artist. But his martial arts realm is still only in the late martial arts stage. In addition to the strength reaching the late stage of the warrior, the physical strength is also at the level of the middle stage of the warrior. After using medium hardening talent, the physical body is stronger than most martial artists in the middle stage. Since Qin Dong's practice is a bit beyond the outline, the martial arts textbook does not record it, so he can only ask Director Wu. Ahem. Director Wu, who was drinking tea, coughed heavily after seeing the text message from Qin Dong. Maid, you are riding a rocket. How can it be so fast? It stands to reason that after breaking through the false limit of the physical body, even the genius of a big family will slow down his progress, but this kid shows no signs of decay, and he is getting faster and faster. Can he cross the threshold of 10,000 caddies? It shouldn't be possible. It is absolutely impossible for a human race to pass 10,000 caddies in the realm of warriors. Director Wu was taken aback by Qin Dong's growth rate, but he still did not forget Pua Qin Dong. Open black lens bracket Qin Dong, there is nothing wrong with your cultivation. I told you long ago that as long as you break through the pseudo-limit of the physical body, your cultivation will become faster and faster. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Come on, you are approaching those true geniuses. Close black lens bracket. After seeing Director Wu's reply, Qin Dong felt relieved. At the same time, the ambition to compete with the real genius was also ignited in his heart. 1 p.m. Qin Dong didn't sleep. He went to the nearby KTV. He planned to find a few parasitic beasts to test his medium poison talent. The parasitic beast invaded the city this time, perfectly exploiting the weakness of human nature. They use women as a breakthrough point. Beauty anchor, beauty technician, etc. Many of them choose to parasitize on ordinary people. After all, ordinary people don't need to do insect removal inspection, and new insect-repelling pills are still under urgent research and development. In a dark corner, in Qin Dong's left hand was holding a sexy, revealing KTV lady with heavy makeup. Miss KTV looked at Qin Dong tremblingly, and asked in a trembling voice, what do you want to do? I'll give you my wallet and mobile phone, please let me go. I don't want these. Qin Dong smiled and shook his head. Oh, then you want to. Miss KTV suddenly showed a charming expression, and poked Qin Dong's strong chest with her fair and slender fingers. After speaking, He squatted down and took off Qin pants with his hands. Stop pretending. Qin sneered and pushed the KTV lady away with his hand, and said, bug. Miss KTV's complexion changed suddenly, but she quickly pretended to be terrified and said, parasitic beasts. Where are the parasitic beasts? Qin looked at her coldly, then threw out a piece of yuan pork, and said, eat it, and I will spare your life. The KTV lady who was invaded by parasitic beasts really couldn't figure out how she was exposed, and she never ate humans. The parasitic beast clearly felt that if he didn't follow suit, the human in front of him would really kill him. My lord, if I eat it, can you really let me go? The parasite asked tremblingly. A gentleman's words are hard to follow. Qin said with a smile, eat. At this time, the parasitic beast jumped out from the woman's mouth, opened its bloody mouth wide, and ate that yuan pork that Qin had prepared for her with its sharp teeth like sawtooth. It tastes good, Qin asked with a smile. The parasite nodded in fear. Let's go. Qin let the parasitic beast leave with a big wave of his hand. The parasitic beast looked astonished, but she knew that if she didn't leave now, she would have no chance. Qin smiled and let the parasitic beast go. After all, he is a gentleman. Although Yinzu puffer fish have intelligence comparable to that of human beings, they are fierce beasts after all, and they can't exert the true effect of medium poison talent at all. The toxins they produce are quick-acting and highly toxic, and can have an immediate effect. But in fact, the medium poison talent can be made into timed poison. Of course, this requires more energy. Currently, I can time the onset time of the severe poison within 12 hours. Qin secretly said. However, Qin didn't have time to wait for 12 hours, he set the time for this KTV lady to be 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, the toxin broke out on time. After the parasitic beast left Qin sight, Qin was shocked to find that he could still sense her position. No wonder the silver snow pufferfish will leave after injecting toxins into its prey, but it will appear immediately after the prey dies. The poisoned prey, as if equipped with a radar, can detect their position within a certain range. At this time, Qin suddenly looked up at the moonless night sky at a 45-degree angle, and said, Zhang sir, come out. Snort. Qin, what exactly do you want to do? It actually feeds the parasitic beast. At this time, a girl with a graceful figure and buttocks appeared in front of Qin and said coldly. There was an imperceptible smile on the corner of Qin mouth. In fact, Qin didn't notice Zhang Xiaoyu, the Tyrannosaurus Rex with the buttocks. He just yelled tentatively. Unexpectedly, Zhang Xiaoyu was really following him. Chapter 42. Zhang sir, I'm just doing an experiment. Qin said with a smile. Experiment? What experiment? Zhang Xiaoyu looked at Qin suspiciously. I poisoned that piece of yuan pork. Qin said. You're really boring. Zhang Xiaoyu rolled his eyes speechlessly, and said, wouldn't it be easier for you to just kill it? Zhang Xiaoyu didn't know that Qin used poison talent but simply thought that Qin was poisoning. Qin didn't bother to explain, and flirtatiously teased Zhang Xiaoyu, saying, Zhang sir, why do you like to follow me so much? Could it be that you are in love with me? Get out, Zhang Xiaoyu said angrily with a dark face. Hey, Qin laughed badly. HMPH, Qin I'm not following you. I'm just bored at home, and I'm hanging out. Zhang Xiaoyu explained. Last time at the Beast Zoo? Qin asked with a smile. Yes, what's the matter? Can't I go to the Beast Zoo alone? Your family owns the zoo. Also, if I hadn't been there last time, you would have been swallowed by the salamander. Zhang Xiaoyu's voice suddenly rose an octave, but a blush appeared on his face. Qin thought of the last time at the Beast Zoo. This Xiaoyu's powerful bull magic fist almost turned himself into a meat paste, and his face was covered with black lines. Then I thank you, Qin said, rolling his eyes. As soon as the words fell, Qin frowned slightly, and suddenly started running. Qin found that the connection between himself and the poisoned parasitic beast was getting weaker and weaker. Seeing Qin leave suddenly, Zhang Xiaoyu froze for a second, then followed behind. Qin, who has a strong body and a strength of up to 8,000 jins, casts stepping on the stars and chasing the moon and runs extremely fast. He is as vigorous as a monkey, and as fast as a cheetah. Cars driving at 100 km/h on the road seem to be retreating. If Qin-dong's speed per hour was placed in his previous life, even if he was driving on the highway, it would be considered serious speeding. 150 kilometers per hour speed. Even the warriors in the middle stage are not as fast as Qin-dong. But even so, Zhang Xiaoyu behind Qin-dong calmly followed. No way. Who is the female Tyrannosaurus as the realm of a great martial artist? 10 kilometers. The limit sensing distance between me and poisoned creatures is 10 kilometers. This distance is still a bit short. However, my poison talent is a medium talent, and when I get a high level or super poison talent, the effect will naturally be different. Qin-dong came to a conclusion. Soon, a taxi that Qin-dong was chasing stopped. The parasitic beast that was forced to take poison by Qin-dong left in a taxi driven by an ordinary human, but halfway, the parasitic beast suddenly vomited, and even the internal organs were sprayed out. The scared taxi driver stopped halfway and escaped. A few meters away, Qin-dong smelled a disgusting smell. The poison Qin-dong just injected was timed for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the toxin will explode suddenly, destroying the body of the parasite. The sudden burst of toxins left the parasite with no time to harm the host. Although the inside of the taxi was in a mess, the parasitic KTV lady regained control of her body. Good. Tomorrow, the parasites in the underground arena can eat a pot. Go to fight in the morning, take people to encircle their lair in the evening, and kill them all at once. Qin-dong has secretly prepared tomorrow's insect extermination plan. Zhang sir, since you and I don't want to sleep, why don't we go and have a drink together? Qin-dong looked at Zhang Xiaoyu, who was not far behind him, and invited him. HMPH. Zhang Xiaoyu snorted coldly, turned and left. Zhang Xiaoyu didn't want to drink with boys as old as his sister. What's more, this boy is a shameless bastard. Zhang Xiaoyu's main purpose of following Qin-dong is to think that he has something to do with stepping Xingmen. Perhaps, it is still a core member of the star-stepping gate, at least at white-face level existence. Looking at Zhang Xiaoyu, who left, a faint smile appeared on the corner of Qin-dong's mouth. The newly acquired medium toxin talent has been tested, and I already have a full understanding of it. Then it's medium stealth talent's turn. Qin-dong turned into invisible state, followed Zhang Xiaoyu home. No, to be precise, he was conducting an invisibility experiment. The female tyrannosaur with the buttocks follows the labor and management all day long. The master said that coming and not going is inappropriate. If I don't follow up once today, doesn't it mean that I want to molest her? I'm a gentleman, how could I do such a dirty thing? Hey, I can only follow her back home. Qin-dong, who has been deeply influenced by Confucian culture, followed Zhang Xiaoyu, a tyrannosaur with a hip butt. Zhang Xiaoyu, who was not in a hurry, did not run with all his strength, but even so, Qin-dong was struggling to follow. The gap between myself and a serious martial artist is not small. Zhang Xiaoyu, who has already come out to work, does not live at home, but rents an apartment by himself. The apartment where he is located belongs to the wealthy area. None of the heads of households inside is not an ordinary person. Even apartments are extremely expensive, with an average price of 300,000 blue star coins per square meter. But the security here is really nothing to say. To enter, you must swipe the access control card. If you break in by force, you will be injured or even killed by the Yuanli formation arranged by the community, and the 4th-rank fierce beast, Aocean Dog, will patrol all night. Qin-dong, who was invisible, followed Zhang Xiaoyu into the community. Just stepped into this rich area. Qin-dong felt the strong yuan force in the air. OMG, no wonder it's a wealthy area. This energy is at least 5 times that of the outside, just like in the vitality room. This made Qin-dong couldn't help taking 2 more breaths. Suddenly, Qin-dong saw 2 giant dogs with a height of more than 4 meters, like small hills, appeared in the community. This should be the proud dog. Aotiango looks a bit like the Jigui from his previous life. It's just that this body is too tall. Aotiangu's eyes stared at Qin-dong's direction. This Aocean dog possesses elementary perception talent. It has been staring at itself. Could it be that it has sensed its own existence? Qin-dong, who will be in an invisible state, was too scared to move. Noob, Xiao Tian. At this time, Zhang Xiaoyu greeted the 2 Aocean dogs gently. Even though the Aoshan dog is a fourth-rank ferocious beast, after Zhang Xiaoyu fed Meng beef from the space ring, he couldn't help wagging his tail. It can be seen that Zhang Xiaoyu has a good relationship with these two dogs. However, what reassures Qin Dong is that even Ao Tiango, who has the elementary perception talent, has not found any trace of himself. The Aoshan dog, with the elementary talent of perception, can't find himself with the middle talent of invisibility. What about medium perception talent? In addition, what about martial arts masters and above, and martial king level powerhouses? Can they discover their own existence? Chapter 43. For a moment, Qin Dong came to the single apartment where Zhang Xiaoyu lived. What makes Qin Dong feel a little funny is that there is a little princess living in the heart of this seemingly selfless, mature and dignified Tyrannosaurus. The interior decorations are all pink. After returning home, he walked into the bedroom and changed into a set of iron-eating beast cartoon pajamas without even closing the door. Then again, the face of the iron-eating beast was enlarged by Zhang Xiaoyu. As a gentleman, Qin Dong naturally didn't pay much attention. I just accidentally saw a mole the size of a sesame seed on her buttocks. Immediately afterwards, the female Tyrannosaurus turned on the computer and played a standalone love game. Well, it seems that deep down in her heart she still wants to fall in love. Qin Dong laughed secretly in his heart. At the same time, she did not forget to scan the short video with her mobile phone. The types of short videos that Zhang Xiaoyu likes are all funny, which is completely opposite to what Qin Dong imagined. This female Tyrannosaurus is still an internet-addicted girl. Maid, after you get home, you've been playing games and watching videos for more than an hour, and you don't even know how to take a shower. Qin Dong was a little bored. In fact, after stepping into the realm of a great martial artist, it is difficult for the majestic energy in the body to be contaminated by dust. Even if it is contaminated, the energy can be dispersed in one go. There are only two reasons for taking a bath in the realm of a great martial artist. 1. Temper the body through medicated baths. 2. Hobbies. Qin Dong didn't want to stay any longer. It feels like unpaid companionship. Pure waste of time. Zhang Xiaoyu's computer desk is near the window, and he likes to bask in the moon. While playing the game, the windows are open. As for mosquitoes, rats and ants, they couldn't fly in at all under the Yuanli formation of the luxury community. Qin Dong jumped out of the window and left. And that didn't elicit any reaction from any of the hip-ass tyrannosaurs. Come lightly, go lightly. Only take one of your personal items, ahem. Qin Dong really didn't intend to engage in any nasty behavior, but just wanted to have a handle on Zhang Xiaoyu. Qin Dong, who was invisible, walked out of the community openly. What kind of Aoshan dog with elementary perception talent? Elemental force formation. No trace of him was noticed. On the way back, a smile appeared on the corner of Qin Dong's mouth, and he said secretly, I didn't expect the female Tyrannosaurus to be this side in private, hee. Next time you dare to provoke labor and management, see if I won't kill you. This set of anti-stalking trip made Qin Dong very happy. He probably understood the ability range of medium invisibility talent. Has nothing to do with other factors. The next day. A Yuanshin chat group called Elite High School Pest Control Squad. Qin Dong's group only caught 5 parasitic beasts, ranking last among the top 10 groups. However, Director Wu yelled at the first team in the group, and even warned them that if they committed another crime, they would be expelled immediately. After learning the ins and outs of the matter, Qin Dong was a little dumbfounded. In martial arts class A of the 3rd year of high school, there was a student named Ji Yubian with the ID Eat My Italian Cannon. A true logic genius, he saw that many of the parasitic beasts chose beautiful female parasites this time. As the team leader, he led a team to sweep through 15 bathing centers in Shu City and found 107 parasitic beasts in a way that Director Wu couldn't explain. In less than a day, 107 parasitic beasts were eliminated, which is difficult even for students of Budo University. Logically, it should be a big exaggeration, but Eat My Italian Cannon, this guy's method is really, sort off the edge. After this matter was known by other schools, Elite College became a laughing stock. Qin Dong was still very impressed with Eat My Italian Cannon. He was the first in martial arts class A to add himself as Yuanshin's friend. This person has single eyelids, small eyes, and a cheerful face. He looks like someone who has been in the bathing center all year round. It is precisely because of his unique appearance that the parasitic beast does not have the slightest regard for the guest, Ji Bin, who comes to take care of his business. Suspect. Open black lens bracket. I hope you will remember that you not only represent yourselves, but also represent our elite colleges and universities. If anyone makes such a joke again, even if your father is the principal, I will fire you. Close black lens bracket. After Director Wu criticized and educated Ji Bin in the chat group, he did not forget to tell other people not to use such indecent methods again. Open black lens bracket. Receive close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Receive close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Receive close black lens bracket. After everyone has replied received, Director Wu withdrew his previous message and changed it to I hope you remember that you not only represent yourself, but also represent our elite colleges and universities. If anyone makes such a joke again, no matter who it is, I will also fire you. Close black lens bracket. This moment, Qin Dong couldn't help laughing into the phone. Well, not only Director Wu, but even I almost forgot that Principal Wu was also in the chat group. Qin Dong came to the underground arena of Badian Game City. Unlike yesterday, Qin Dong was alone. After all, today I'm going to cook dark food for the parasitic beast. Bringing Li Qingyu or Zhang Xiaoru along will not only be of no help to him, but also they will become his burden in case of an accident. 10 o'clock in the morning. When Qin Dong took the elevator leading to the underground arena, he unexpectedly discovered that the Wu Shongjin who guarded the elevator door last night was not there. Luo Fei, is he resting today? Qin Dong asked curiously. No, Brother Dong. That old Wu said he encountered a parasitic beast and was killed. Luo Fei said indifferently. A hint of surprise appeared on Qin Dong's face. According to Qin Dong's judgment, Wu Shongjin, who is a martial artist, should have a parasitic beast in his body. Is he an accomplice of the parasitic beast? How could it be possible to be killed? Qin Dong couldn't figure it out. In fact, Wu Shongjin, who chose to become a naturalized Zerg, found that his whale swallowing technique was useless when he was practicing last night. He immediately suspected that it was stolen by the parasite beast in his body. No matter how the parasitic beast explained it, Wu Shongjin just didn't believe it. One person and one beast, because of Qin Dong's inadvertent theft, resulting in internal strife, and as a result, one person and one beast died together. Underground Arena. Arena 4. In less than an hour, Qin Dong completed 5 kills in the ring. These desperados, in terms of aptitude, are no better than themselves before they obtained God-level stealing. Today, these 5 people are all elementary cultivation talents. Combining similar low-level talents cannot improve talents, but it can increase physical fitness and strength. 8,900 caddies. In 1 hour, Qin Dong's strength increased by 900 caddies. Hey, that's not right. When I fused elementary hardening talent, my strength didn't increase that much. Moreover, the more I fused in the future, the slower the increase. Oh, that's right. When medium hardening talent first merged with elementary hardening talent, the growth rate was also very large, but it only slowed down later. Director Wu said that a true martial arts genius is in the realm of a martial artist, but the threshold of physical strength is the strength of 10,000 caddies. According to this speed, there will be another 7 battles. I will be able to reach the strength of 10,000 caddies. At that time, I will be able to refine the seeds of Yuanli and enter the warrior realm. Although Qin Dong is very powerful in actual combat, his realm is only in the late stage of martial arts. Even Luo Fei, his little follower, is AF King Warrior. Game after game, Qin Dong's attacks are almost destructive, blowing up his opponents. Finally, he closed his eyes for them like a gentleman. Of course, Qin Dong didn't forget to inject timed toxin into their bodies to cook dark dishes for the parasitic beasts, no, death dishes. Qin Dong, with a strength of more than 9,900 kilograms, met his 13th opponent today. The other party was a human trafficker who had abducted and trafficked more than 70 children in the past 10 years. After hearing the audience's introduction to him, Qin Dong's face darkened. For a guy like this, Qin Dong strangled him to death without using any martial arts. After stealing and fusing his talents, Qin Dong felt that his physical strength had broken through the 10,000 mark. Director Wu did not say that after reaching the strength of 10,000 caddies, there will be a bottleneck, and then the seeds of origin force can be condensed and enter the realm of warriors. I said, what rhythm is this? Why is Lao Tzu's physical body as if he can't get enough to eat? Didn't it be said that the strength of 10,000 caddies is the true limit of the human body? How did I get over it so easily? The problem is, I don't feel a bottleneck at all. The speed of cultivation is even smoother than when my strength is 300 or 400 caddies. This sudden situation made Qindong unable to deal with it. Thinking that he would not be able to step into the realm of warriors, Qindong, who was a little upset, stomped on the trafficker's head. With a sound of bang, the trafficker's head was like a watermelon being run over by a truck, and his brain and blood exploded. Chapter 44. The underground arena in Badian Game City is a cafeteria built by parasites, and the death rate is much higher than other underground arenas. But Qindong's kill rate was as high as 100%, and some opponents chose to surrender halfway through, and even offered a high price to buy their lives, but Qindong ignored them. Harvesting heads like a butcher. For such behavior, other underground arenas will definitely come forward to stop it, but this is the cafeteria of parasitic beasts. The female worm will hatch a new batch of companion parasites in the near future, which requires a large number of human martial arts monks to supply nutrients. In their opinion, Qindong is the best chef, and they wish to award him an Excellent Chef medal. The most effective way to get rid of the parasitic beasts invading the human city is to kill the mother worm. According to the past experience of the human race, every time a parasitic beast invades, there will be 5 female worms. They are equivalent to 5 families. It seems that there is no intersection, and they develop independently, but at critical moments, they will unite again. The underground arena where Qindong was located was one of them. The parasitic beasts in this den are trying to integrate into human society, and they hardly attack civilians. The parasitic beasts in the game city, like many ordinary people, live a 996 working life. There are even some parasitic beasts who have fallen in love with humans who don't understand the truth. But in private, they use the greed and selfishness of human nature to treat the underground arena as a cafeteria. So, those guys who support coexistence with the Zerg are all bitches. In the eyes of others, Qindong is ruthless and bloodthirsty. Even if the arena offers an extra reward of 100,000 blue star coins, no one in the ordinary arena would dare to fight him. Brother Dong, Miss Concubine Shu, let me ask you if you want to go to the advanced arena. After a long time, Luo Fei found Qindong and told him that the person in charge of the underground arena, Concubine Shu, invited him to the advanced arena field close black lens bracket. High-level arenas are almost all at the level of martial arts masters. Qindong, whose physical strength exceeds 10,000 caddies, is stronger than many warriors in the later stage. After all, the threshold for a warrior in the late stage is 8,000 caddies. The strength of the physical body is comparable to that of the mid-term warrior. With the addition of medium hardening talent, the physical strength is comparable to that of a martial artist in the late stage. The only difference between him and the realm of warriors is the yuanli. It's not easy to challenge the realm of a martial artist. Even Fei Ying, Zhu Xiaocheng, if it wasn't for his timidity, relying too much on medium stealth talent, and only likes to engage in sneak attacks, otherwise, it would not be so easy to kill him head-on. Desperados who can step into the realm of martial arts are generally not rich, which means that their talents are still passable. Going to the advanced arena, full of martial artists, the risk is directly proportional to the benefit. Think about it. Qindong agreed to go, but he didn't go immediately, but first rested and recuperated in the VIP room in the underground arena. Killing more than a dozen outlaws in the middle and late stages of warriors in succession still consumes a lot of energy, especially if the elementary blue lock talent is not used. VIP room has 10 times the power in it, and it is not provided for free. Qindong is not short of money either. From yesterday to today, Qindong has transferred more than 1 million blue star coins. Qindong activated the whale swallowing method, frantically devouring the rich energy in the room. Half an hour passed. I really don't poke. My physical strength has reached 11,000 caddies. It seems that the practice after the battle is more useful than the hard work. Qindong made a summary in his mind. At the same time, he did not forget to take out his mobile phone and send a text message to Director Wu. Director Wu, my physical body has broken through 10,000 jins of strength. Can I now condense the seeds of Yuanli and step into the realm of warriors? Close black lens bracket. Looking at the text message Qin Dong sent to him, Director Wu didn't speak for a while. Qin Dong thought Director Wu hadn't received the text message, so he also sent a message on Yuanxin to ask. Qin Dong really wanted to step into the realm of warriors. After entering the realm of warriors, in addition to the qualitative and quantitative changes in the origin force, you can also carry out element force entanglement, which greatly increases the attack power. But at the level of a martial artist, the power of origin takes form. The most important thing is that even if his comprehensive combat power and the late stage of a martial artist have the power to fight in the first battle, but the realm of martial arts is only a martial artist, which is too shameless. Open black lens bracket. What are you in a hurry for? But is the strength of the physical body breaking through 10,000 catties? You wait for me for a few minutes, I am in a meeting, and I will chat with you later. Close black lens bracket. Director Wu replied to the text message. Every line between the lines reveals Qin Dong's fuss. However, Director Wu, who was still in the school office at this time, was so shocked that he couldn't speak. Grass. Real or fake? Isn't the limit of physical strength in the realm of a martial artist 10,000 catties? How can it be surpassed? I've never encountered this situation before. I have to ask my brother. Director Wu quickly went to President Wu's office. Seeing Director Wu, who was so fast, shrinking to an inch, as if he was taking steps in the void, the teachers who saw this scene were terrified. Is something serious going on? Director Wu is so panicked. Could it be a fierce beast attacking the city? Inside the principal's office. Xiao Wu, why are you in such a panic? Principal Wu frowned when he saw Director Wu, who broke into the door directly. Senior brother, that boy Qin Dong. His physical body. Director Wu gasped, speaking intermittently. What? Did it break through to 8,000 catties? Principal Wu said with a smile on his face of knowing everything. No. Director Wu shook his head hastily. It didn't weigh 8,000 catties. There's nothing to be surprised about. What a fuss. Principal Wu scolded angrily. Senior brother, that kid Qin Dong's physical body has broken through 10,000 catties. Director Wu forcefully suppressed the excitement in his heart, and said. Has he stepped into the realm of a warrior? Or, he is still a warrior now? Principal Wu asked in disbelief and astonishment. Brother, that kid is still in the realm of a martial artist. But the physical strength has already broken through 10,000 catties. Director Wu said. Grass. The physical body broke through 10,000 catties. Principal Wu couldn't help standing up excitedly at this moment. Brother, that kid also said that he didn't feel resistance at all, and his physical strength is still growing rapidly. But he really wants to condense the seeds of Yuanli and step into the realm of warriors. Director Wu said. Condensed ass. Others are unable to continue to grow in physical strength, so they have no choice but to. Principal Wu cursed, hating iron for being weak. Senior brother, why should I tell that kid about this situation? Also, I have never heard of a person whose physical strength can break through 10,000 catties in the martial arts realm. Director Wu said with some embarrassment. It's just rare and strange. It's the strength of the physical body that breaks through 10,000 catties. Is it worth making such a fuss about? City Master Wu Yang will come to me for a confidential video conference later. You go to the office and wait for me first. After the meeting is over, I will tell you in detail. With a dark face, Principal Wu drove Director Wu out of his office. There is a level in the office, and an enchantment is arranged at the same time. Principal Wu began to rummage through the office. For the future of the human race, President Wu and Director Wu's master chose the retrograde wormhole and went to the Zerg base with other peerless powerhouses of the human race, and they have not returned yet. Principal Wu couldn't ask the master. I can only read the diary written by the master when he was young. Chapter 45. Grass. When the book is in use, you will hate less. Haha, I finally found it. Principal Wu found the diary written by the master when he broke into the secret realm when he was young. At the martial artist level, he met a fierce beast cub from the ancient royal family. In addition to the terrifying physical strength, there are also 4 kinds of super talents and 2 kinds of king-level talents. Everyone worked together to kill this ancient fierce beast royal cub. The physical strength of that boy Qin Dong has now broken through 10,000 catties, beyond the limit of a true genius. In terms of pure physical potential, this guy is comparable to ancient beasts. However, what is the physical limit of this kid? The master's diary didn't say. Since I didn't say it, I'll make one. 50,000 catties. No matter how strong the human body is, it can't compete with the cubs of the ancient fierce beast royal family. 50,000 catties, as the physical limit of a monster genius of the human race, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. The self-proclaimed Principal Wu will soon put true genius, physical strength to the limit of 10,000 catties. A monstrous genius with a physical strength of 50,000 jin. Be a good teacher, be calm, don't make a fuss. Text message was sent to his younger brother, Director Wu. Director Wu quickly forwarded it to Qin Dong, of course, slightly changed the content. True genius, the physical strength of the limit is 10,000 catties. A monstrous genius with a physical strength of 100,000 catties. Close black lens bracket. Stinky boy, why worry, it's just 10,000 catties of strength, you just reached the passing line of those geniuses, before your physical strength reaches 50,000 catties, don't bother me anymore, practice hard. Close black lens bracket. Director Wu blushed and sent this message to Qin Dong. Underground arena. Qin Dong in the VIP box learned from Director Wu's message that those monstrous geniuses had a body limit of 100,000 catties when they were martial apprentices. The current self is only over 10,000 catties, which is too much for a horse. The sense of gap made Qin Dong's fighting spirit burn even more vigorously. Soon, Qin Dong came out of the VIP box. He stepped into the advanced arena where the realm of martial arts is flying all over the sky. Soon, he ushered in his first battle. Open black lens bracket Shigong close black lens bracket. Race, Terran, talent, moderate cultivation talent. Elementary boxing talent. Exercises. Open black lens bracket 9 tripod profound scriptures silver close black lens bracket 80% proficiency. Martial arts. Treading star Wuan bronze 100% proficiency. Plum blossom magic fist black iron 100% proficiency. Hey, another one who knows how to step on stars without traces. I don't know if this guy is from stepping on the Stargate. Qin Dong thought to himself. Soon, Qin Dong fought against Shigong, who was an early martial artist. The difference from before is that Qin Dong didn't steal someone else's taxing Wuan without any hassle. Perhaps it was stimulated by Director Wu's text message, the physical limit of the evil genius is 100,000 catties. Maybe it was Qin Dong's whim, wanting to have a fight with the martial artist who is full of strength. The battle started, and Qin Dong struck first. He stepped on the ground fiercely, with a sound of boom. Even the arena made of special materials was directly stepped on by Qin Dong's tyrannical power, and a shoe print half a finger deep was directly stepped on. Qin Dong, who jumped into the air, swooped down. With terrifying momentum, the trembling air buzzed. The steel breaker. Qin Dong sacrificed his ancestral black iron martial art, monument breaker. With the blessing of medium hardening talent, the hand knife shone with a metallic luster, chopping at Shigong surgingly. Shigong was startled slightly, he didn't expect Qin Dong's speed to be so fast. However, he who was able to come to the high-level arena has extremely rich combat experience, and he immediately reacted, his vitality was boiling, and he punched out. A 6 or 7 foot fist mark formed by the condensed force of Yuan, with a faint blue light, rushed towards Qin Dong like a tide. Qin Dong's hand knife slashed at the fist mark. The two were in a stalemate for a moment, and finally Qin Dong's hand knife split the fist print with cracks. Boom! A huge explosion sounded, and billowing air waves, like a gust of wind, swept across the entire arena. At this time, Qin Dong also flew out backwards. Although this person and Zhu Xiaochang are both early martial arts masters, his strength has reached at least 30,000 catties. In addition, the majestic and turbulent Yuanli. If I didn't have that medium hardening talent, this blow would have smeared my flesh and blood, and even my parents wouldn't be able to recognize it. But even so, the right hand I just sacrificed with the monument breaker was shocked a little numb. Qin Dong secretly analyzed the opponent's strength. Little ghost, I heard that you are very powerful in the low-level arena, even Fei Ying was killed by you. However, let me tell you, although Fei Ying is also a martial artist, he is not even worthy to carry my shoes. A waste who forcibly entered the early stage of a martial artist by relying on drugs. Shi Gong sneered. Shi Gong's words are not bragging. Fei Ying fought Shi Gong in the high-level arena, and lost in less than 20 rounds. In the end, Fei Ying knelt down and begged for mercy. Ask Shi Gong to spare his life. In addition, Fei Ying didn't step into the martial artist realm until he reached the warrior body limit of 20,000 jin, but with special medicine, when his vigor reached 10,000 jin, he couldn't bear the suffering, so he was forcibly promoted. There are actually quite a few martial arts monks like this, but after most of them enter the realm of martial arts masters, it is difficult to improve their cultivation. At the same time, the surrounding audience is also discussing. While speaking, Shi Gong cast stepping on the stars and chasing the moon like a stream of extremely fast light. After a few flashes, he came in front of Qin Dong and punched him hard. The ferocious and domineering punch swept across the world, rushing towards his face, like a heavy mountain sweeping towards him, and directly blasted Qin Dong away. Before Qin Dong got up, Shi Gong attacked again, not giving Qin Dong any time to breathe. Qin Dong kept blocking and defending. But Shi Gong's strength is not only great, but also his fist speed is fast. When the force of fists like a torrential rain continuously hit Qin Dong's body, making the sound of bells ringing in the temple. MMP. Although Lao Su's physical strength is at the level of a late-stage martial artist, the Yuanli in his body is very different from that of a martial artist. Without the shield of Yuanli, his defensive ability is still incomparable to that of a real late-stage martial artist. The strength, speed and the opponent are also quite different. They are simply a living target, a human sandbag. In an instant, Qin Dong received hundreds of punches. Body aches, but not unbearable pain. It's just not Qin Dong's style to be beaten all the time. Qin Dong was beaten with his left hand first, stealing his physical martial skill, Taxu Wuan. As for the idea of a fair and just fight with the early-stage martial artist, it disappeared without a trace. It's not that Qin Dong is a person with no bottom line. It's just that his bottom line is more flexible. Immediately afterwards, Qin Dong fiercely pulled out the dagger containing a first-grade super alloy, and launched a Shadow Thorn surprise attack on him. A ghostly black streamer rushed towards Shi Gong. Shi Gong, who was in the realm of a martial artist, felt that something was wrong, and immediately formed a shield of Yuanli around his body to protect his body. Bang! Qin Dong stabbed with all his might, pierced through the Yuanli shield, but only got in half. The dagger's spikes did not touch Shi Gong. Qin Dong stepping on the stars and chasing the moon, and quickly retreated. And then, Qin Dong disappeared. This scene left the audience dumbfounded. What kind of ghostly movement is this? It seems to be exactly the same as that coward Fei Ying. By the way, that guy Fei Ying was killed by him, and he got all the body skills and martial arts that he carried with him. Nonsense, how could this kid learn so quickly? There was a lot of discussion. But almost no one would have guessed that Qin Dong has open black lens bracket invisibility talent close black lens bracket. At the same time, among the crowd, a wealthy businessman with a gold necklace thicker than a dog chain and agate rings on his hands looked at the ring in astonishment. Does this guy also have open black lens bracket invisibility talent close black lens bracket? I asked Zhu Xiaocheng to join Star Stepping Gate before, but was rejected. It's a blood loss for myself to pay for that cowardly bastard Zhu Xiaocheng. This guy is nice. When he loses, I will pay for his life. I hope this time the investment will be successful. The middle-aged wealthy businessman thought to himself. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Chapter 46. Qin Dong, who was in the invisible state, thought to himself, although this guy and the half-baked Zhu Xiaocheng are both early martial arts masters, their strengths are vastly different. Even if they attack by themselves, it is difficult to kill them in one blow. Of course, I have medium hardening talent and advanced super regeneration talent, so he can't kill himself. No way, today is destined to fight a tug of war. Qin Dong suddenly appeared in front of him, and what followed was not a dagger, but a short knife. Qin Dong sacrificed 9 styles of Pao Ding. Shua, shua, shua. Dao Guang danced all over the sky, as if the spring rain was sweeping, and the waves were rough. The sudden attack made Shigong's body shield start to vibrate. With a sound of bang, the Yuanli shield shattered directly. Qin Dong slashed at Shigong's chest. Qin Dong, whose strength is as high as 11,000 jin, has increased his strength after being proficient in Peyoting 9 styles bronze. The force of one knife weighed more than 18,000 catties. A shocking knife wound immediately appeared on Shigong's chest. Little devil, you deserve to die. Shigong was furious. Keep punching. The plum blossom-shaped fist print is fierce and domineering, and the air trembles, sweeping towards it. Qin Dong continued to swing the knife. One knife after another. A knife is faster than a knife. However, he was still retreating continuously under the pressure of the fist, and the terrifying power made Qin Dong's internal organs twitch. Distressed and at a disadvantage, Qin Dong is not favored by the outside world, but the eyes of the middle-aged wealthy businessman reveal more and more admiration. Oh, good boy, it's almost forming my own fist. When the successive plum blossom fist seals broke through the strength of the knife like a bamboo, and Qin Dong's body made a bell ringing. HMPH, brat, the bones are still quite hard, but so what? Shigong sneered, and at this moment, he no longer held back, and continued to blast out the plum blossom demon fist. The stormy attack enveloped Qin Dong. Qin Dong continued to swing his saber. The ground beneath his feet was cracked. Blood was also dripping from the corner of his mouth. But Qin Dong is still reckless. He is not afraid of the opponent's strong offensive at all, and he doesn't care about the damage he suffers. He looked at Qin Dong, who was still swinging his knife. Shigong became more frightened as he fought. Could it be that this stinky brat wants to practice swords with me? Damn it. Shigong gritted his teeth secretly. The two fought for thousands of rounds. Logically speaking, Qin Dong had already been beaten to pieces by Shigong's plum blossom demon punch, but Qin Dong was still in good condition, with no signs of abating in the slightest, except that a little blood flowed from the corner of his mouth occasionally. But just then, a thought unexpectedly rose in Qin Dong's heart. Next knife. It's as if he can cut off everything in the world. 3000 world. Invincible. I am not broken. It must be able to kill the opponent. Qin Dong followed his heart, and a wave of invincible belief emerged. With all his strength, he swung a knife. In an instant, the sword force was like a tsunami, and the speed was like a meteor. It burst out with extremely strong energy, and when it shot out, the ground where it passed collapsed, forming a shallow ditch directly. Is this sword intent? Shigong's pupils suddenly dilated. Instinctively felt that this knife had the power to destroy him, and he wanted to use the physical martial skill Taxu Wuan. Ah, what happened? Why can't I suddenly? Treading Shui Wuan, Shigong, who suddenly lost his studies, had no time to dodge, and was hit head-on by a hurricane-like knife force. Crack. Yuanli's body shield, like potato chips, was torn directly. Ah! Shigong let out a scream. Thousands of stab wounds appeared on his body, but there was no bleeding, and he fell heavily to the ground. Sword intent. Good guy. This guy actually showed sword intent recklessly. This knife is at least a 5-fold increase in strength. Not to mention Shigong in the early stage of martial arts, even if it is a mid-stage martial artist who receives this blow head-on, he will be half disabled if he doesn't die. The middle-aged wealthy businessman wearing a big gold chain smacked his tongue secretly. Previously, the middle-aged wealthy businessman thought about waiting for Qin Dong to lose and buying his life for him. But he never expected that Qin Dong would actually kill Shigong, who was one of the best fighters in the early days. At this time, Qin Dong was not feeling well either. The knife just now made his whole body's strength seem to be drained, but luckily he has elementary blue locking talent. Otherwise, I would have to collapse to the ground now. After beheading Shigong, Qin Dong closed his eyes for him still in a gentlemanly manner. Qin Dong stole his medium kung fu cultivation talent and elementary boxing talent. After merging medium kung fu cultivation talent, Qin Dong's medium kung fu cultivation talent has an extra plus. Oh, by the way, I didn't forget to inject timing toxin into Shigong's body. As for the body search, as a gentleman, Qin Dong naturally couldn't end it in person. As the agent of the parasitic beast of the staff, Qin Dong regretted that this Shigong didn't have the good habit of carrying martial arts with him. After finishing a match in the high-level arena, Qin Dong didn't continue. Although there is only a difference between the realm of a martial artist and the realm of a martial artist, the combat power is very different. Even in the late stage of a martial artist, compared with the early stage of a serious martial artist, they are several times worse. After stepping down from the ring, Qin didn't plan to go to the VIP room full of energy to rest. He is leaving. Since the realm of martial arts is still a martial artist, Qin has to be poisoned one after another. The longer the timer, the more yuanli will be consumed. The first corpse poisoned by Qin has a timing of 8 hours. After killing Shi Gong, Qin has been in the underground arena for 6 hours. For this reason, Shi Gong was given a timing of 2 hours. 2 hours left, toxins will explode. Qin, who could sense the location of the toxin, noticed that the parasitic beasts that carried away the corpse had already eaten. It appears that the parasites eat in batches. In order to prevent accidents, it is better for Qin to go first. Luo Fei, let's go. Qin looked at Luo Fei, who had made a lot of money betting on himself these 2 days, flirting flirtatiously with the beautiful parasite, and said involuntarily. 2 hours later, the toxin explodes, and the parasitic beasts that have eaten will all belch. At that time, if there are any parasitic beasts still alive, they will undoubtedly go berserk and kill all directions. Luo Fei, who was a warrior in the early stage, was doomed. Although there were conflicts between the two, as the younger brother and follower Luo Fei, he was still very competent. The kind-hearted Qin planned to save his life. Okay, brother Dong. Although Luo Fei felt reluctant, but when he saw Qin speak, he followed obediently. Young man, you're skilled. Before he had gone a few steps, a middle-aged wealthy businessman in a floral shirt and a gold necklace thicker than a dog chain smiled but stopped Qin. Brother Dong, this uncle in the underground arena is being taken advantage of. Not only does he often lose money, but he has bought the lives of defeated players several times. He bought the life of Fei Ying before, but no one has ever reciprocated his kindness. Quote. Luo Fei introduced this, Uncle Yu, to Qin in a low voice. Open black lens bracket Yu Feiyang close black lens bracket. Race. Terran. Talent. Advanced Kung Fu cultivation talent. Advanced body skill cultivation talent. Moderate stealth talent. Moderate perception talent. Exercises. 9 tripod profound scriptures silver 100% proficiency. Martial arts. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon gold proficiency 81%. Question acupuncture master silver 100% proficiency. Listening to Luo Fei's introduction, and after Qin saw the virtual panel of each other's talents, skills and martial arts. Qin was shocked. Where is the other party who is being taken advantage of, a fat sheep? Advanced Kung Fu cultivation talent. Advanced movement talent. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon has also cultivated to open black lens bracket mastery close black lens bracket. The problem is that there is still a stealth talent. This is obviously a master who pretends to be a pig and eats a tiger. Moreover, he has a high probability of being the core executive of Star Stepping Gate. Taxu Wuan, although the street is bad, but treading the stars and chasing the moon is a golden grade exercise created by the ancestors of the stars. Apart from myself, even the insiders of the Stargate, there are only a handful of people who know it number. Young man, I admire your skill very much. Do you want to consider coming to my fighting club? I'll take you to a bigger arena to play. Uncle Yu smiled and took out a business card to Qin. Qin took it with a smile. Open black lens bracket Heaven and Earth Essence Club close black lens bracket. Looking at the information on the business card, Qin smiled slightly. Could it be that Uncle Yu is secretly recruiting talents for Star Stepping Gate in the name of fighting club? Okay, I'll seriously consider it. Qin did not refuse on the spot, but smiled and put away the uncle's business card. Hey, Miss Concubine Shu is here. It's just when the uncle still wants to exchange pleasantries with Qin. Suddenly, a beautiful woman with an outstanding figure, slim and mature, full of queenly aura walked in. Uncle Yu was so excited that he even whistled. Miss Concubine Shu. Miss Concubine Shu. Wow, Miss Concubine Shu is here. Concubine Shu, the master behind the scenes in the underground arena. With an alluring appearance and the temperament of a queen, she is the dream lover of all the men present. Her appearance, like the stars holding the moon, attracted the attention of the audience. Concubine Shu walked on lotus steps, with a noble and elegant temperament, and walked onto the ring like a fairy in the dust. When passing by Qin Dong surveyed in astonishment. The real name of this beautiful, behind-the-scenes master of the underground arena is Zhang Xiaoya. Such a rustic name. What makes Qin Dong even more incredible is that she is not a parasitic beast. Pure human blood, and has 3 advanced talents. This woman is powerful, not weaker than Director Wu. What the hell does this happen? As a human race, why can she lead the parasitic beast? Qin Dong couldn't figure it out. After stepping into the ring, Concubine Shu invited all the players from the high-level arena tonight, as well as the wealthy businessmen who frequented her, to the dinner she hosted. Everyone was very excited and excitedly agreed. Only Qin Dong took Luo Fei away silently. Chapter 47. After leaving Badian Game City, Qin Dong returned to Elite High School. Enter the open black lens bracket vitality room. Close black lens bracket. The fierce battle with Shigong made him overdrawn. Especially that sudden knife cut out all his vigor and vitality. But this time is also the best golden training period. Qin Dong activated the whale swallowing method, silver, and the energy in the vitality room frantically gathered towards Qin Dong as if being swallowed by a giant whale, which caused the students who were practicing 10 meters away to open their eyes angrily. Which bastard sucks so hard? These students are all from martial arts class A in the first and second year of high school, and they are considered to be the best among their peers, but after seeing clearly that this person turned out to be Qin Dong, who beat the shit out of Xiao Yan, the saber genius, and the others in the insect extermination selection. Never mind, don't argue with him. These people moved consciously, staying as far away from Qin Dong as possible. For these, Qin Dong, who was immersed in devouring Yuanli and tempering his body, didn't notice it. 1 hour. Qin Dong only practiced for an hour before he stopped. My physical strength should have reached 12,000 jin. In addition to the training effect after the fierce battle and the whale swallowing method, there is also his medium kung fu training talent plus, which is much faster than when he was medium kung fu training talent. It seems that cultivation talent is not only able to practice skills faster, but also has to do with the speed and efficiency of absorbing energy for one's own use. For example, the proficiency of the whale swallowing method practiced by the 2 martial artists is the same, but the medium kung fu cultivation talent is more than twice as fast as the elementary kung fu cultivation talent. Over the years, the gap between the 2 will be widened. Hey, the talents in middle-level exercises are so high. If you have the talent for advanced exercises, can't you take off? Qin Dong couldn't help thinking of. Why don't you wait for the toxin to burst out at a certain time before I return to the underground arena? There must be a lot of hot bodies by then. However, the behind-the-scenes boss of the underground arena, Concubine Shu, is Zhang Xiaoya, whose strength is unfathomable, and she is not a parasitic beast and does not need to eat humans. If the parasitic beast burps in a large area, she will definitely go crazy. Although she has medium invisibility talent, what if she can perceive it? For a moment, Qin Dong hesitated. This is also the first time Qin Dong wasted time in the open black lens bracket vital energy room. Close black lens bracket. Time passed by every minute and every second. In the underground lair 40 meters away from the underground arena, there is a powerful Yuanli magic circle here, isolating the outside world. A female worm whose size is far larger than other parasitic beasts is frantically eating humans. What she eats are all human races in the realm of martial arts. The rest of the parasitic beasts can only eat the human race in the early stage of warriors at most. While eating, she touched her stomach, and said in a doting tone, "Excellent children, don't worry. Trust Mom, you can come out soon." "Mom, how many brothers and sisters will we have this time?" A parasitic beast that was eating human thighs asked excitedly. 800 heads. They are all very talented babies. The mother worm said expectantly. That's right, what the female worm gave birth to in this litter was all parasitic beasts with their own talents. "Mom, Miss Concubine Shu said that she will find a good home for the newly born brothers and sisters, and truly integrate into the human world." Another parasitic beast said. "Oh, is that so?" There was a trace of disdain and sneer in the corner of the mother worm's eyes. Only a stupid woman like Concubine Shu would believe that the Zerg race wanted to truly integrate into the human world. However, this is also normal. Who called the crazy woman who raised her a parasitic beast? Time up. The parasitic beast, which was still eating frantically, suddenly had a choke in its throat, and a very destructive energy appeared in its body, wantonly trampling on and destroying the fragile body of the parasitic beast. Ah, ah, ah. The parasitic beasts let out a miserable cry, and died in a spout. The female worms that ate a large number of human races not only died of the poison themselves, but even those companion parasites that were about to be born were not spared. In the underground arena, those parasitic beasts who had consumed poisonous corpses also spewed out various dirty organs. A desperado who was playing with the beauty of the parasitic beast was spat in the face, and shrank back in fright. What happened? How is this going? Why are there so many parasites here? They're still people from the arena. Miss Concubine Shu, could it be that this is a worm's nest? The players in the underground arena questioned the goddess in their hearts at this time. At this time, Concubine Shu, the behind-the-scenes speaker of the underground arena, was also dumbfounded. But she calmed down quickly and discovered the clues of the matter. All these dead parasitic beasts have eaten humans today. It appeared that someone had poisoned some of these corpses. Not good. Concubine Shu's face turned pale, thinking that the female worm that was about to hatch the companion parasite would be very dangerous. This matter cannot be leaked. Otherwise, the coexistence of Zerg and Terran will be completely ruined. Concubine Shu's beautiful eyes flashed a trace of unbearable, but turned into a stern look. Immediately afterwards, Concubine Shu emitted majestic and turbulent energy from her body, and she rose into the air with an expression like that of an exiled immortal. But the killing intent soaring to the sky was like a world-destroying demon king. The white jade fingers began to form seals. Countless streaks of dazzling blue-green lightning with destructive and terrifying energy emanated from Concubine Shu. Like a tide, rushing in all directions. The human martial arts monks who had a bad feeling wanted to escape from here quickly. Snort. Concubine Shu snorted coldly. A hairpin on the head emits a silver light, which keeps enlarging like a huge sword. With a sound of whoosh, it flew to the entrance, crushed several human martial artists who were about to escape, and at the same time completely sealed the entrance. There was nowhere for everyone to escape. They were all pierced through their bodies by the radiant electric light, screaming continuously, blood flowing like a river. Some parasitic beasts that parasitized on ordinary humans and hadn't eaten today, exploded and died directly because their physical bodies were not strong enough. Looking at the fallen Terran and Zerg one by one, Concubine Shu sighed lightly. For the peaceful coexistence of the two races in the future, your sacrifices are valuable. Concubine Shu bowed to the dead Zerg and human races as she spoke. Concubine Shu, who killed all the people and insects, did not leave immediately. The figure flashed. She came to the underground base, the lair where the mother worm was. Those who were poisoned to death were parasitic beasts, and the parasitic humans did not die. Concubine Shu did the same, killing all the human races who had just escaped control and were still in a coma, leaving no one behind. I know you have been unwilling to believe me or recognize me, but with time, peace will come. Concubine Shu muttered to herself as she touched the dead female worm. Chapter 48. Concubine Shu, who had done all this, still had a dignified and elegant demeanor, like a fairy who walked out of a picture scroll without a trace of fireworks. With a thought in her mind, the huge sword that had blocked the entrance and exit rose from the ground, and it quickly returned to the size of a normal hairpin, and she held it gently. Before saying goodbye to the underground arena, Concubine Shu had some reluctance in her eyes. For the peaceful coexistence of the human race and the Zerg race, Concubine Shu, who was raised by parasitic beasts since she was a child, managed to persuade the female insects in this nest with her own outstanding strength and this special identity, but she did not expect that someone poisoning is a colorless and odorless toxin. As a result, this insect nest that I worked so hard to manage became extinct. If this matter spreads to the Zerg headquarters base, it will definitely be blacklisted, and they will no longer trust themselves in the future. The human race will even want to hunt for themselves. For this reason, Concubine Shu killed all the people and insects who knew about it. As for Bodian Game City, these parasitic beasts who are trying to integrate into the human race and vegetarians cannot be let go. In the name of the meeting, Concubine Shu brought all these parasitic beasts who were wearing work clothes and working in 996 to the meeting room, and waved her hand. Kill them all. That way, no one should know about it. As if he never showed up. Concubine Shu, who came out of the conference room, felt a little uncomfortable. The great cause was nothing. She wants to leave Shu City, a sad place. No, Long Country doesn't want to stay anymore either. For the great peace of humans and insects, I have to go to other countries to try. Concubine Shu rushed directly to the airport in Shu City, and bought a flight ticket to the island country. The magnificent underground arena, which was bustling not long ago, is now in ruins. A middle-aged wealthy businessman in a flowered shirt and a gold necklace thicker than a dog chain is currently searching for corpses. In this world, there are always some saints who like to fantasize about coexisting with Zerg. As everyone knows, the classes of the two races are destined not to coexist peacefully. Although the little girl is a bitch with a glass heart, she is indeed talented and powerful. She has stepped into the realm of Wuwang at a young age. If the old man hadn't possessed medium invisible talent and confronted head-on, it might not be her opponent. Of course, the luckiest thing is that the little girl has not stepped into the realm of Martial Emperor, otherwise my medium invisibility talent will have no effect in front of her. Middle-aged wealthy businessman Yu Feiyong sighed. But soon, Yu Feiyong began to curse and said, "FK, these desperados are so f-king poor, they don't even have amethyst on them." After a long time, suddenly, Yu Feiyong frowned slightly. With his medium perception talent, he sensed that someone was coming. Yu Feiyong immediately entered the invisible state. Time passed by every minute and every second. Yu Feiyong hasn't seen anyone yet. But his medium perception talent can vaguely sense that there is another person besides himself. Could it be that kid? No way. Could it be that kid who poisoned these bugs? Yu Feiyong, dressed as a middle-aged wealthy businessman, subconsciously thinks of Qin Dong who may have invisible talent. Grass. Are these guys so poor? Don't you even have a blue star coin? At this time, another transparent person who came to touch the corpse scolded his mother angrily. However, he was relieved that the corpses of these people were still warm, and many of them were relatively complete. Their talents, skills and martial arts can be stolen. Successfully stole 5.8% of whale swallowing proficiency. Successfully stole 10% of whale swallowing proficiency. Successfully stole 6% of whale swallowing method proficiency. The human race and Zerg race killed by Concubine Shu's world extinguishing thunder method, and those whose bodies can be preserved intact are all in the realm of martial arts. Among these people, there are not a few who practice whale swallowing method. Less can add up. Gather sand into a tower. This allowed Qin Dong, who has a proficiency of 70% in whale swallowing method, to directly reach the top of great perfection from Xiaocheng to mastery. You must know that the more you practice martial arts, the slower you will be, which can be described as difficult to move forward. Especially the stages from proficiency to Zochin require a lot of resources and time. But Qin Dong easily cultivated the whale swallowing method of the silver grade, which can not only exercise the body, but also condense the essence to the Zochin. However, this guy complained unsatisfied. FK, this whale swallowing method doesn't even have a higher level promotion technique. Successfully steal elementary cultivation talent. Successfully steal elementary cultivation talent. Successfully steal medium kung fu cultivation talent. Successfully steal elementary boxing talent. Successfully stole elementary sword skill talent. Among the dead martial arts masters, medium kung fu training talent and elementary kung fu training talent are divided into 4 or 6. After continuous stealing and fusion, Qin Dong's medium kung fu cultivation talent was promoted to advanced kung fu cultivation talent, just like drinking water and taking a bath. After possessing the advanced cultivation talent, the combination of elementary kung fu cultivation talent improves the physical strength and physical strength more and more slowly. Integrating an elementary cultivation talent, the physical strength increased by almost 50 catties. However, by fusing a medium kung fu cultivation talent, physical strength can be increased by 2000 jin. Of course, according to the previous rules, after a certain amount is integrated, the increase rate will undoubtedly decline. In addition to kung fu cultivation talent, the most common ones are sword talent and boxing talent, although they are both elementary. But Qin Dong doesn't dislike either. This also allowed Qin Dong's elementary saber talent and elementary boxing talent to be promoted to medium saber talent and medium boxing talent. Keep touching the corpse. Keep stealing. Constant fusion. Warm currents are constantly emerging from the body, and the blood in the body is like a million soldiers galloping, and the tendons, bones and muscles are washed and strengthened over and over again. This degree of comfort made Qin Dong moan slightly. Oh, comfortable. It was precisely because of this voice that Qin Dong, who was in the invisible state, appeared. It's really this kid. Another transparent person at the scene looked at Qin Dong, who suddenly appeared and then disappeared immediately in shock. This kid really has a talent for invisibility. My medium perception talent can only be detected faintly. It seems that his invisibility talent is also medium. Then he is probably the one who poisoned the worm nest. What a cruel boy. However, this kid seems to have a special hobby. He can touch high when touching corpses. Hey, I must not shake hands with him in the future. Another transparent person thought in disgust. After touching all the corpses, Qin Dong's strength has reached 30,000 catties. And the physical limit of a warrior is only 20,000 jin. In other words, although Qin Dong is still in the late stage of a warrior, there is no one in the realm of serious warriors who is more powerful and tyrannical than Qin Dong. Of course, this refers to pure physical strength. Whether it is strength or physical strength, Qin Dong today is comparable to the early days of martial arts. After medium hardening talent, the strength of the physical body can be compared with that of ordinary martial artists in the later stage. Open black lens bracket Qin Dong close black lens bracket. Race. Terran. Talent. Advanced. Kung Fu cultivation talent. Super regeneration talent. Medium. Hardening talent. Knife talent. Poison talent. Boxing talent. Elementary. Frost talent. Blue lock talent. Exercises. 1. Swallow Yuanshu bronze 100% proficiency. 2. Whale swallowing method silver 100% proficiency. Martial arts. 1. Monument breaker black iron proficiency 96%. 2. Treading snow without trace bronze 100% proficiency. 3. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon gold the proficiency is 0.4%. 4. 9 styles of Pao Ding bronze proficiency 89.1%. 5. Shadow thorn bronze 100% proficiency. Qin Dong is very satisfied with his current strength. I'm sorry, I worked so hard to cook a pot of death food for the Zerg. After touching the corpse, Qin Dong was about to call the exterminator team. But suddenly, he also thought of one thing. There should be quite a lot of corpses in the nest where the female worm is. And, where is Yu Feiyang, who looks bohemian, pretends to be a pig and eats a tiger? He has advanced talents. If I die, I'll be so happy. Why can't you find the old guy's body? Could it be, he is now invisible like me? Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to find a single blue star coin. Qin Dong looked around and suddenly said, Senior Yu, please show up and meet. Chapter 49. Yu Feiyang was slightly taken aback, but he didn't expect this kid to guess it. But after thinking about it, it seems normal. This kid is hypocritical, cunning and treacherous. How could a ruthless character who was able to wipe out the worm's nest in one go not guess that he was here? Boy. Wearing a gold necklace thicker than a dog chain, Yu Feiyang waved to Qin Dong with a smile on his face. Senior Yu, you can just call Junior Qin Dong. Qin Dong cupped his fists and bowed in a humble and polite manner. But in his heart he scolded Feiyang 108 times. This old guy in gold and silver is not dead. Grass. I have no way to steal his talent, skills and martial arts. I instantly lost 2 high talents and 2 middle talents. Qin Dong had a problem at this time. He spent huge sums of money to buy a lot of lottery tickets, but after scraping them out, all of them were open black lens bracket. Thank you for your patronage close black lens bracket. MMP. The heart is cut like a knife. Qin Dong, you were really young and promising. For the peace of the human race and the well-being of the people, you broke into the insect nest alone. Yu Feiyang said with admiration. But in private, he has always been wary of Qin Dong's right hand that can even touch high when touching a corpse. I don't want to have any close contact with such a hand. Senior Yu, you're flattering yourself. Qin Dong clasped his hands together again. Qin Dong, it seems that we still have a lot of fate. so how about it, don't call me Senior Yu, call me Uncle Yu. Yu Feiyong smiled, as if he met an old friend in a foreign land. Then the younger generation should be respectful rather than obedient. Master Yu, do you know what happened here? Could it be that the humans and Zergs present all died at the hands of concubine Shu? Although Qin Dong knew that these people and the Zerg all died at the hands of concubine Shu, who possessed advanced thunder art talent and gold-level thunder art martial skills. But Qin Dong is still curious about concubine Shu's identity. How did she win the trust of the Zerg? Hey, the concubine Shu, you mentioned as a pure-blooded human race. But the one who raised her was a parasitic beast. In a sense, the one who gave birth to her is also a parasitic beast. Uncle Yu sighed, and told Qin Dong about the news about concubine Shu. Concubine Shu, she was born in an ordinary family. Both parents are ordinary people without martial arts talent. The point is her mother, a parasitic beast. A parasitic beast that has been lurking in human society for 30 years. Before she fell in love with concubine Shu's father, her mother was parasitized by a parasitic beast, and lived the same life as ordinary humans, possessing human emotions. It wasn't until the death of the parasitic beast that concubine Shu realized that her mother was not a human being, but a parasitic beast. Concubine Shu's parasitic beast mother is a good wife and loving mother, no different from the human race, and has never eaten human race. It is precisely because of the existence of her parasitic beast mother that concubine Shu has the idea of allowing the Zerg and human races to coexist peacefully. Qin Dong, do you think Zerg and human race can coexist? After telling concubine Shu's special experience, Yu Feiyong asked seemingly casually. Coexist? How can humans and Zergs coexist? The minds of people who are not my race must be different. Not to mention the Zerg race that is completely different in appearance and living habits from the human race, even those Western countries are eyeing our Dragon Kingdom. For the peaceful coexistence of humans and insects, Qin Dong's attitude has always been the same. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. We should not naively think that Zerg are willing to become vegetarians because of the existence of some special cases. Unless the Zerg collectively evolve into vegetarians, the first recipe is no longer human. Secondly, the force of the Zerg does not pose any threat to the Terran. Just like the lions and tigers in the previous life. At this time, Qin Dong had a preliminary understanding of concubine Shu. Our Lady, Heart of Glass. The sage said, in troubled times, we call the Holy Mother. For the sake of the human race and the Dragon Kingdom, the next time I see her, I will obey the sage's instructions. Uncle Yu, this is where the worm's nest is. I'm worried that concubine Shu will stay behind. It's not suitable to stay here for long. Qin Dong frowned, and after speaking in a caring tone, he entered the invisible state as if he was about to leave. Yeah, Uncle Yu nodded confidently. In turn, it also entered the invisible state. But soon, the two met at the entrance of the brood nest below. The expressions of the two froze at first, and then smiled. FK, this old guy found a lot of good things on it, and this brood doesn't want to let it go, it's insatiable. Qin Dong smiled on his face, and MMP secretly thought in his heart. HMPH, cunning little pervert, I want the liar to leave and eat the good things here alone. Yu Feiyong still had a warm smile on his face, but he also scolded Qin Dong all over his heart. One old and one young. They were also very understanding, with smiles all over their faces, but they didn't open their mouths to mention what they were leaving just now. Looking at dead bodies everywhere. In the eyes of the old and the young, there is greed. Blue star coin, yuan amethyst, super alloy. Blue star coins, amethyst yuan, super alloys, talents, skills and martial skills. But after all, ginger is still old and spicy. Qin Dong couldn't hold back, and rushed forward first. But within a few steps, it immediately triggered the Lei Fa Yuan force formation that concubine Shu had set up here before she left. Rumbling, rumbling, dozens of bolts of lightning, shining brightly and emitting a hot light, suddenly condensed into a giant python intertwined with thunder and lightning, opened its bloody mouth, and rushed towards Qin Dong. Qin Dong chases the stars and chases the moon with his feet, trying to avoid it. But the speed is still a step slower. Half of his body was struck by lightning. With a devastating force, half of Qin Dong's body was blasted out of the smell of barbecue. Grass. Isn't concubine Shu the Holy Mother? Why are you so ruthless? Qin Dong was short of breath. Fortunately, his physical body is tough now, and after medium hardening talent he can compete with ordinary martial artists in the late stage. Otherwise, the blow of the thunder and lightning python just now could tear his body to pieces. The little perverted body is fine. Hey, he even knows his own body and martial arts skills, although stepping on the stars and chasing the moon can only scratch the surface. In terms of strength and character, he is a good seed to restore my star-stepping gate, but the habit is too bt. We stepping on the Stargate are suave snitches and grand thieves. Now that I'm stepping on the Stargate, there's a lot of smog, so let's be a little bit more perverted. Maybe it can make things right. After thinking about it for a while, Yu Feiyong finally decided to help. In the Thunder Force formation, Qin Dong, who was being chased by the giant thunder python, heard Yu Feiyong's voice. Little friend, let me help you. The voice just fell. Yu Feiyong pointed in the air. A huge, thick, several feet long, phantom of a giant finger formed by condensing Yuanli roared out, and the Yuanli in the surrounding air was emptied, and the void trembled. With the speed of a meteor falling, it pierced into the eye of the Yuanli formation. In an instant, the Yuanli formation oscillated violently. The giant lightning python chasing Qin Dong turned into powder with a bang. Chapter 50. Thank you, Uncle Yu, for your rescue. Qin Dong cupped his fists and said gratefully. Haha, Qin Dong, there's no need to thank me, just don't scold me in your heart. Uncle Yu said playfully. Well, Qin Dong, who had seen through his thoughts, touched his nose in embarrassment. Qin Dong was indeed scolding Yu Feiyong. With this old guy's experience and strength, he definitely sensed the existence of Yuanli formation, but when he saw Qin Dong rushing forward to pick up the corpse, he didn't remind. HMPH, this old guy is deliberately looking at me to make a fool of myself. Uncle Yu, you have misunderstood, and this junior dare not. Although he was very embarrassed, Qin Dong still put on a show and defended himself solemnly. Qin Dong, I can give you everything on these people. But the premise is that you have to promise me one thing. Uncle Yu sacrificed stepping on the stars and chasing the moon, shuttled in the void, as if stepping on the stars and the moon, soaring into the sky, the smell of copper all over his body. This change has a fairy air. After practicing stepping on the stars and chasing the moon to proficient, it turned out to be so terrifying. It really deserves to be a gold level exercise. The purpose of Yu Feiyong and Qin Dong showing off his stepping on the stars chasing the moon is not just to show off. Qin Dong is such a cunning person, he immediately understood Yu Feiyong's thoughts, and said, Uncle Yu, no, Senior Yu Feiyong, this junior is willing to take you as a teacher. As he said that, Qin Dong was about to hug Feiyong's thigh tightly. Little pervert, don't give me this trick. Yu Feiyong hurriedly stopped him, and with a wave of his big hand, the majestic Yuan force was like an invisible big hand, supporting Qin Dong. Qin Dong laughed. Okay, since you are also a smart person, I won't hide it anymore. I think you should have guessed my identity. This seat is one of the golden-faced elders of Star-Stepping Gate. This seat sees that you have the talent for stealing saints and kindly invites you to join my Star-Stepping Gate. Of course, it depends on your wishes. After all, our real stepping on the Stargate never forces others. Yu Feiyong politely invited, but in fact, his index finger is constantly gathering energy. As long as Qin Dong says no, he will be killed immediately. Grass. Qin Dong was short of breath. What AF King double standard? Shameless. This made Qin Dong think of those unscrupulous capitalists who keep saying that employees work overtime voluntarily and like to work overtime. However, Qin Dong did promise Director Yuan that he would go to stepping on the Stargate as an undercover agent. Stepping Stargate, the grades are strictly divided. The lowest level belongs to the periphery, such as cannon fodder like Luo Fei. In fact, the Star-Stepping Gate in the earliest period did not have this class. This is something that stepping on the Stargate is doing now in order to recruit people. Secondly, it is white noodles, blue noodles, green noodles, golden noodles, purple noodles, sect master, status level, from low to high. Obtaining the title of White Face means that you are an insider of the Stargate. Blue noodles and green noodles belong to the leader level. Golden Face is the level of elders, with a total of 36 people. Purple Face is the level of great elders, with a total of 10 people. At present, the head of Stepping On Stargate and the 7 great elders have disappeared in the past 30 years, which has led to Stepping On Stargate without a leader. Some people with ulterior motives were even bribed by foreign forces, turning the original gangster organization that robbed the rich and helped the poor, and fought against fierce beasts into a cancer-like existence today. Uncle Yu and Qin Dong shared a lot of recent internal news about Stepping On the Stargate. Shu City, there are 3 golden face elders here, except for Yu Feiyong, the other 2 were promoted in recent years. Although Yu Feiyong is a golden-faced old Zhang, he advocated restoring the rogue demeanor, but he was ostracized by the other 2. While feeling disheartened, he did not forget to retrain some true star disciples. Uncle Yu, I have long been fascinated by treading the Stargate's Grand Thief style in the past, and I am very yearning, but the younger generation is humble and does not even have a handy weapon. Qin Dong said with a straight face. After hearing Qin Dong's words, Yu Feiyong couldn't help but twitch the corners of his mouth, and said angrily, "You little pervert, talk like a human being. Uncle Yu, can you give me 200 caddies of first-grade super alloy? This junior wants to forge a handy weapon." Qin Dong laughed. Yu Feiyong's face immediately darkened. 200 caddies of first-grade superalloy. Oh my god, are you treating Yipan superalloy as Chinese cabbage? Even if it is a martial artist, the weapons in their hands are just mixed with a Tenjin first-grade superalloy. What, do you want to forge a pure superalloy weapon? Uncle Yu, I don't take it for nothing, you take all the treasures from these people on the ground. Qin Dong laughed. Hee. Yu Feiyong sneered, this guy really can borrow flowers to offer Buddha. It's as if I really want to grab it, can you stop it? I don't have 200 caddies Yipan super alloy, so I'll give you 100 caddies at most. After being speechless for a while, Yu Feiyong let go. Star-stepping disciple, Qin Dong, thank you elder. Qin Dong immediately said loudly. Grass, too much. Seeing Qin Dong agreeing so readily, Yu Feiyong secretly thought MMP. Elder Yu, as you said, our faction is now weak. If I were just an ordinary white face, I'm afraid it would be difficult to make a difference. Qin Dong said again. Yu Feiyong's face was covered with black lines. This guy not only asked for 100 caddies of his own Yipan super alloy, but he also asked me to be an official. But then again, if Qin Dong is just a white face, it is really not an easy task to get the muddy star-stepping gate out of order. Well, as my direct subordinate, grant you blue face by special permission. Yu Feiyong was a little helpless. At this moment he couldn't help but doubt that recruiting Qin Dong would be a good thing for star-stepping gate blessing or curse. Blue noodles are stronger than white noodles and belong to the cadres in star-stepping gate. As a cadre of Stepping Star Gate, among other things, the fact that you can enjoy preferential discounts for purchasing internal materials makes Qin Dong very excited. With that said, Yu Feiyong took out a blue, faceless mask to Qin Dong. This is a symbol of status in Star-Stepping Gate. In addition, there are functions such as contacting, receiving core meeting information of Stepping On the Stargate and disguise. Elder Yu, does this thing have a positioning function? Qin Dong couldn't help asking after getting it. Yes, but you can close it. Yu Feiyong said. Qin Dong put on the blue face mask of Star-Stepping Gate and with a thought, he can change his face. Compared with the bronze-level martial art disguise, this thing can only change heads 91 times, but body and physique cannot be changed. In addition, those who are in the realm of King Wu and those with perception talent can see through it at a glance. The vicious Qin Dong has transformed into several people one after another, among them Yu Feiyong. Yu Feiyong took a white look at Qin Dong, then left him alone and went back to his old business. Qin Dong didn't stay idle when he saw this. The human monks who died here were almost all in the realm of warriors. Although the corpses were hot, their bodies were not tough enough. After being subjected to concubine Shu's lightning martial arts, their bodies collapsed. Can't steal it. But at this time Qin Dong noticed the female worm. This is a female worm with a huge body, a hard body armor, and a disgusting appearance. Although the female worm does not have any talents, but the lost parasite inside her belly did. All of the 800 larvae that died of poisoning possessed the elementary kung fu cultivation talent. The scene in front of him made Qin Dong swallow his saliva uncontrollably. What AF King little BT, he doesn't even let such disgusting bugs go. Yu Feiyong, who noticed Qin Dong's strangeness, couldn't help but shudder in his heart. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.